So here we have the video of HuffPost reporter Ryan Reilly right before getting arrested in a McDonald's in Ferguson, Missouri. You'll see that, and then you'll see the smug prick Joe Scarborough weigh in on what happened.
Stop videotaping. Let's grab our stuff and go.
Right to videotape you, sir?
Hurry up. Let's go.
Please don't leave her gun on me.
Let's go.
You see me working. Please do not tell me not to use my personal.
It's time to go. Let's go.
Please not wave a gun at me.
We're down to about 45 seconds. Let's go.
Now, is the street? Can I ask
Let's
you?
go. Let's go.
I'm trying to
We don't have time to ask questions. Let's go.
Close. Can I move my car?
You can move your car if your car's out here. Let's go.
It is. That's what I was asking. You didn't have time to answer that?
Let's
Or
go.
you're just being mean?
Let's go.
I'm working on it, sir.
Let's go. There's the door over here.
I know where the door is. Thank you.
Let's go.
I'm gonna watch this.
Let's go. You can move. Let's go. Move.
Sir, please.
Let's move. Let's move.
Sir, you
Let's move this way. Here's the door. This way or this way?
If I saw that video and my son was the one that the police arrested after that episode, I'd say, Joey, here's a clue. When the cops tell you for like the 30th time, let's go, you know what that means, son? It means let's go. I'm sorry. You know what? We've got a lot of questions out there. We've got people angry in the streets because they won't release this cop's name. We don't even know what happened. We've got two sides telling something completely conflicting. So there's a lot of unanswered questions here. But I do know this. When a police officer asks you to pick up, I've been in places where police officers said, all right, you know what, this is cordoned off, you guys need to move along. And you know what I do? I go, yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, the government is always right. Oh, yes, authoritarian state. Tell me what to do at all times, and I'll love it, and I'll listen. What happened to the Constitution, Joe? What happened to freedom? What happened to knowing your rights? Here we have a reporter that knows his rights, and now all of a sudden you flip and you're on the side of the authoritarian state. I thought you were conservative. I thought you don't like big government. Now all of a sudden you love big government? Let's stop and think about this. He was moving... Okay, yeah, he was recording the cop, as is his right, by the way. He was recording the cop and packing up his stuff into a briefcase, including a laptop and other things, and he was moving as fast as he can. It's not according to me, that's according to him. And it appears like that in the videotape. As he's recording the police officer, it looks like he's doing other stuff and trying to move. And then the cop said, no, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then you know what happened directly after the tape cut off there? He ends up dropping his briefcase because the cop's shoving him. And then they go, okay, now you're getting arrested. Take him with us. But what is he getting arrested for? Yeah, it took too long to get out of McDonald's. Oh, would you like to cite me where that is in the law book, sir? Please, I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to see, what is that, chapter 4, verse 7, lines D, subsection F. What are we talking about here? Really? That's what we're going to do? We're going to arrest a reporter for not leaving a McDonald's fast enough when you arrogantly barge your way in and scream, get up and leave, not even explaining why. For fuck's sake, I have no idea how Joe Scarborough can defend the police in this respect, because he asked him a question. The reporter asked the cop a question. No time for it to ask questions. No, son. This is not how this works. Let me explain something to you real quick. You're a human being. I'm a human being. Show me respect. Oh, because you have a badge, all of a sudden you're levels above. You're a different breed of human. You're superior. I'm not allowed to grace your presence for 13 seconds to ask a question about if I can move my fucking car. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. What, you put a badge on and now, oh, they're above all of us. They got fucking badges on. How did we get to this point in the United States of America? Cops are supposed to de-escalate a situation, to protect and serve us! Us! You're supposed to protect and serve the reporter who you're barking fucking orders at for no reason, and then you arrested for no reason. And Joe Scarborough with his smug prick self. You know, if it was my son, I would say, hey, son, if a cop tries to rush you out of a McDonald's for no reason whatsoever and then arrest you for no reason whatsoever, listen to them because they're in a position of authority, and always listen to authority figures because we live in an authoritarian state. What? We don't? There's a Constitution and freedom and the First Amendment and freedom of the press and all these rights that we have that they can't get taken away from us, but now all of a sudden I want them to get taken away from us. Funny, Joe Scarborough's not an authoritarian when he's criticizing the Obama administration all day long. He doesn't want to, defer to authority in those situations, but when it's a reporter who's in a McDonald's who's covering a situation objectively and trying to get out in time, complying with the officer. Now, you didn't move fast enough. What's the officer going to do? He's got to arrest you. He's got to arrest you and take away your rights for a made-up law that doesn't exist. This is how press freedom is cracked down on in America. Look, we don't live in a comic book world where it's like, you have the president or the prime minister of a different state walk into a newsroom and say, "Everybody halt! You will do propaganda for me from now on." That's not the way a crackdown on press freedom works. We don't live in a movie. We live in the real world. This is the manifestation of your freedoms getting taken away. Fucking tear gassing and using rubber bullets on peaceful protesters, tear gassing Al Jazeera reporters, doing this to a reporter, arresting a reporter for not getting out of a McDonald's fast enough and dropping his fucking briefcase. What happens when you do that, by the way? A lot of people who don't have the will break, and it's understandable. They say, "I don't want to get arrested for this shit. I'm going to leave here now." That's what they want. That's how you crack down on press freedom. You scare people enough to the point where they leave, and then the cops can do whatever the fuck they want with impunity because nobody's watching after them. There are no more watchdogs. What a gross situation. What a gross police officer. What a gross police department. And Joe Scarborough, you're just as bad as they are.